be east of the depot up there, across the tracks. I forget the name of that one. It had a gold temple and stuff there.
Oh, yes. Remember that?
Yeah.
And in our guy's family was involved with that coal place, weren't they? You remember Annie, don't you?
Who?
Annie
Nardai?
Nardai.
Yeah.
So they had the carry out originally, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Bardo.
Yep.
Oh, when I was a kid and we'd go to Utica, there was the metal fence there at the Presbyterian Church, and all the men stood along that fence. And Annie Nardai's dad would be there, and I was scared to death of him because he didn't speak English. I hated to walk by there when he'd be standing there chattering away.
Tell them about Annie's mom. When Annie's mom took her boy, or
there was a boy that
Annie's had a brother, and he had problems.
Bardo and
Joey.
Joey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they claimed Bardo threw Joey out the window up there. But he used to hitchhike to Newark, and people would pick him up, and sometimes they'd really race down through there and scare the bejeebies out of him.
I can see him doing that.
Well, that boy had to go to Columbus to a doctor, and I don't remember who took Mrs. Nardai and the boy to Columbus to a doctor. And Dave said to her, when you get back, you let me know what the doctor says now. Yeah, I will. And she came in the next day, and Dave says, well, what do you know? And she said, he's a foreigner, that doctor.
Yeah, she didn't like him. He's a foreigner. They couldn't hardly speak English.
Now, they were from Italy, right? Bardo's? Or Nardai's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, I used to think back when I was a young man, Annie Nardai was the prettiest girl in Utica. She was a beautiful woman.
Well, anything wrong with Bardo?
Well, he was a handsome fellow.
He was.
Now, Annie, she's out in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the last we knew, but
yeah,
I haven't heard anything about her. Well, we used to take the train and go to
Cedar
Cedar
Point.
Point.
Yeah. That was quite a crowd. Now, when we went up, everybody was sober. When we came back, they was all drunk.
Well, who all went on that excursion?
Oh, it was mostly just kids, wasn't it? Or young people.
Young people. You couldn't be a kid. You had to be older. Oh, there was a lot went to before they stopped in Utica. There were several.
Oh yeah, they started in Newark, I think, or maybe beyond that. But they would stop at Venata and St. Louisville and Utica, and then Mount Vernon, and they just kept going.
Yeah, a lot of people would take the train from Utica, go to Newark, go shopping.
Oh yeah.
And somewhere was written where it cost you a quarter. And somebody was paid in pennies. And that upset the guy at the depot. Anyway.
Well, I think what I read was it went from Newark to Buckeye Lake. So it would start at Newark and it would go north, Mount Vernon, Mansfield, and back to Mount Vernon. And on Friday nights, they would pick up a bunch of Mount Vernon workers They go to Utica, drop them off there, go to the bar. Train went down to Newark, then it went out to Buckeye Lake, came back to Newark. By the time we got back to Utica, those guys
were drunk.
they were lit up. Then they took them back home to Mount Vernon.
Yeah, you had the Crystal Ballroom down there in Buckeye Lake and Amusement Park.
I used to take Wilma down there to the roller coaster.
Yeah.
The wooden one?
But her mom and dad never knew it.
I was not supposed to go there. You know, they went right out to the water.
Right over the lake there.
Yeah, the Wild Mouse.
Yeah.
Remember that one? There was 2 seats, and the wheels are fairly close together. You go up, and when you go out, you hit the corner, and the nose of the car would go out over the track. You think you're going in the water, then it turns real quick. Oh, yeah.